looks cool. I wanna look cool. Like I wanna look like I'm chilling in a couple shots. Am I allowed to move around?
I didn't know. It sounds so bad. I know you.
All right, this is Sans. You tuned in with Extra, and we are interviewing
Rosie.
Rosie. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Gotcha. I'm doing pretty all right.
Nice.
So, I see we're running it back. This is one of our second interviews.
Yeah, we did have an interview before. That one was a little more silly.
A lot of progress has been made since then.
Yeah, I definitely. I was in a odd spot the last time. So what did we talk about last time? It was a bunch of jokes. I remember a lot of jokes.
Was a lot of jokes, but how would you describe that previous interaction with you talking about music and just where you wanted to go with it compared to where you're going with it now?
Yeah, I think back then I was a lot more casual about it. Definitely looked at me pursuing music more as a hobby and something I just did for fun, which it's still something I do for fun. But now I'm trying to like make an image of it and actually pursue a way to accumulate funds while doing something fun.
Gotcha. Okay, so expressing yourself financially.
Expressing myself financially, expressing myself poetically. I don't know.
Nah, that sounds way better poetically.
Poetically.
I get what you're going for.
Yes.
Okay, so you're in a band now.
Yeah, I'm actually in two bands, but the one that we're mostly promoting right now is Soul Roze. Got about 8 of us in that band.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what, like two lead singers?
We have 3 singers. So the secret is that the second band that I'm in, Skin Deep, which is an all-girl band, is actually just a part of Soul Rosa. So we've been practicing together, us 3, me, Lo, and Dez, and one day we're gonna break off into actual Skin Deep. Right now we don't have any promo for it, but it's kind of like this secret, like, I guess it's not much of a secret anymore. I'm bad about that. I don't really keep secrets. But Lo and Dez are cool with it. We tell everybody.
So now you have a manager.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Speaking of people that are in my band, people that I hang around with, yes, Lauren is amazing. Lo, aka Lo Baby. Hit her up for all your managing needs, except not too much because I got a lot of stuff on my plate and she's been helping me. So.
Gotcha. So how did you come to meet her?
Oh, geez, how did I meet Lo? Actually, I think it was back at a songwriting contest that I did, which coincidentally I posted on my Instagram. Desiree Desi was also there, and that was kind of like the first. I don't know. It was like a canon event, I guess. And like, oh my gosh, we all happened to be there, and we looked so good together. And when we all sang, like, you could tell that our vibes would all mesh together. As different as we were as people, we had the same like agenda, we had the same goals, and we were just there making music.
The same agenda.
Yeah.
Oh no. But all right, cool.
Plotting.
Nice. So now that you've started to perform live like way more often, right? Mm-hmm. So are there any skills that you've come to learn about performing live or any obstacles you've overcome with that?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, do I want to talk about this right now? I'm going to talk about it. West Pinhook El Paso gig. I don't know if you want to include this, but there are going to be haters. I already knew that coming into this, but let me tell you, there are some people that don't know about music and the performing arts, and they don't appreciate the interactivity that you have with your crowd. And that's all I'm going to say on that.
Well, okay. Outside of the Pinhook experience.
Outside of the Pinhook experience, a lot that I've learned about live performance is actually how much of a team effort it is. Like when you're up on a stage, like as you can see, there's a bunch of instruments around you, and only one of the instruments that you use is your voice. So though your voice seems to like speak the loudest or like make the most sense logically, people are listening to words, there's so many other things happening in the background, and it's like never feel alone on stage.
I get that.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, I've never performed, but I guess I can get that. So I also wanted to inquire, now that you are just taking such a heavier approach to music, how would you describe your creative process when it comes to anything lyrically? Like, do you write, or do you sometimes just go in with whatever's on your mind?
Okay, so actually, shocking thing is about what I'm doing nowadays. It actually has evolved into something that's way more than just the musical aspect of it. The actual creative process includes syncing the audio, like having the right lyrics over it, whether it be your lyrics or someone else's. So when it comes to my process at this point, it's really a like, have you seen Naruto?
Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes of
Okay,
Naruto.
so it's like basically I start there with like my bala chakra, and then I go, and then I add and add and add until it becomes like its own thing. I need two hands to do it. Hold up, let me. Okay, sorry. Don't watch too much anime, kids. Not good for you. I don't watch that much TV anymore. Sorry.
No problem. All right. So let's say you had to describe your music to someone who's just never heard of you.
Oh yeah, well, according to the like ChatGPT AI that wrote my description. No, I'm just kidding. sorry. I'm just trying to be real with it. Okay. No, seriously, how I would describe my music, I go for a very intimate experience. So, I mean, whenever I'm singing in front of people, in front of my own camera, in front of a crowd of people, in front of one of my friends, I want them to like feel the shit. Like, it doesn't matter if it's slow, it doesn't matter if it's upbeat. Like, I do all types of music. I like people to be in the moment and to connect what I'm saying, my own experience, to what they've already experienced. Like, I'm thinking of the experience that led me to write the song, or I'm thinking of something that just happened, makes me really feel the song, but I look at that other person and I think like, I wonder what they're thinking about too. Like, I wonder what's going on in their minds. So I try to be as real as possible, but like rewrite the story how you want it to end.
There's a lot of various factions involved.
Yeah.
In which case, I guess my next approach, I know.
Wait, the outfit switch. You're not gonna acknowledge it, or did we already record that?
Oh, apparently there was an outfit switch.
Brett, come on, y'all gotta get onto this extra stuff.
Extra. It's pronounced extra.
Okay.
All right, only so much time for promo, I guess. Yeah, just.
Okay. So getting right back into it, right?
Yeah.
I'm aware that there was like a hiatus that you took from music, and was it even just music?
Yeah, so I like that word hiatus. I did take a bit of like a pause on life in some ways. For people that don't know, I went to rehab basically.
Fair enough.
And I spent a lot of time working on myself. It was towards the end of my degree. My degree is not yet completed, but it will get completed. I think it was a crazy experience. I don't even know what happened. Very spiritual, very like a lot of input from everywhere and not knowing what the right thing is to do.
Okay.
I mean, that's where I went. You have
Okay.
questions about it?
So what came out of it?
Yeah, what came out of it?
How did you re-immerse yourself back into where you're at now?
Yeah, re-immersing is a great word for what I've been trying to do. Trying to get back into the structure that I used to have, if that ever really existed. I don't know. I'm just trying to grow. I'm trying to become everything that I envision for myself, everything my family's envisioned for me, everything everyone has worked so hard on me for.
Gotcha.
I mean, from the jump, just growing up, so many people, so many blessings have come my way. And I'm not gonna lie, in the last 2 months, I feel like I've been letting people down. And people have been worried about me, which is a blessing to have. Like, literally, I talk to people all the time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, how amazing it is to have someone that cares about you so much that they, that they actually, like, went to go find you when you stopped responding. And, like, I think that's the type of stuff that, that we, like, forget to take into account whenever we're in dark places or in hard times. There are still people like rooting for you. There are still people in your corner and they're watching over you. But what I'm learning now is there's a point that you kind of got to do some shit by yourself.
Yep.
And that's not always a bad thing. And working on asking for help a lot.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that you've kind of found yourself where you're at,
Yeah.
because originally I was under the impression that music was just a thing that you did. So, I'm glad that now it's like something that you're very involved with. You have a team, you have your manager.
Right.
You're in 2 bands.
Yeah.
It says a lot about your loyalty.
What it says about my loyalty, I would say, is a little bit of a stretch. Actually, that's something that I'm kind of running into in my personal life, is that the image or the character that I portray or whatever people want to make me out to be seems like something immoral or something that's not right. And that's okay if it's not right to other people. That's cool with me.
Music?
No, anything, anyway. I mean, if you don't know about who I am, my purpose, why I do what I do, then keep putting your input in, but just know it doesn't really matter. Because at the end of the day, what I learned most about myself in all the rehabs and psych ward trips and arrests, whatever happened, I always knew who I was. And it was a problem with other people not knowing what to do with me. When at the end of the day, it was honestly just to leave me the fuck alone.
That makes sense.
So
That makes sense.
when it comes to loyalty, I am very loyal. I am very
2
loyal.
bands.
So whatever you see on the outside, just don't take it to heart too much because you'll know when you actually meet me.
Gotcha. So long-term goals in terms of just kind of where you want to take your music career.
Long-term goals, I'm thinking getting signed to Dreamville, performing with Billie Eilish, definitely have a dollar in a dream show with J. Cole. I don't even know. I want to do a freaking awesome medley with a bunch of iconic female rappers. Like, I think I have so many big dreams and ideas. And
Milestones.
milestones. I have a lot of
milestones.
goals. I do real estate on the side. Like, I'm into that joint. I have a lot of big plans. I'm just going to say a couple keywords, and whenever you see them, you see them. Content creator house, bands, traveling, maybe Guatemala.
All right.
All right.
enough.
And that's all you get for now.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, Japan. All right, that's it.
All right. So with those being long-term goals, describe the next short-term goal. What should people be on the lookout for?
So some short-term goals that I have. Honestly, the only thing I think about in the short term is getting through the day. If I'm gonna be so honest, and that's what I learned, I try to keep it simple. I try to keep it to, oh, did you eat today? Oh, did you drink enough water today? And then with whatever time you have left to take, after you took care of yourself, then I think about, all right, maybe I'll go to this jam session tonight, or maybe I'll like pop out at this bar. I want people to know that whatever it may look like you're doing to other people doesn't have to be what you're actually doing. So I've had experiences. I just came out from rehab. I was on cocaine. Like, I was doing a bunch of hard drugs. I was doing a bunch of stuff. And you do not have to do that to have fun. You do not have to do that. You can be safe. It's chaotic out there anyway. And all that this life thing is about is learning to find your peace in that storm.
Gotcha.
So for my short-term goals, man, I'm trying to figure out what's about to happen after this.
One day at a time.
One day at a time.
Gotcha. All right. Well, before we sign out, I guess what just padding a little bit with short-term goals, music-wise or performance-wise, what's next?
All right, what's next? Okay, so I gotta take my chance here. I gotta tell you about Roze playing. Well, this interview will be out after Roze plays, but keep a lookout for all the social media pages. Definitely follow, like it up, like let me know what you like to see and what you don't like to see. And I'm honestly super flexible. I mean, I don't have a lot of farly planned out gigs, but I get something new every week. I'm not only a singer, I do acting. I want to do stand-up comedy soon. I want to dip my toes in every single creative process ever so that I could just understand more about my own art and how to portray it to other people. Can I do shout-outs?
Shout them out.
All right, let's do shout outs. Okay, so I've been waiting this whole time. First of all, right here. Okay, first of all, thank you to Sands and his amazing crew. We got Malik and James on the camera. Thank you for Zerillos for the last minute interview stage. A shout out to my band Roze and Skin Deep. Shout out to myself for my solo career and my family, of course, my family and friends, everybody that's been supporting me throughout this whole journey and that I know will continue to support me. I need you more than ever. And then very last thing, and never forget to thank God. At the end of the day, don't forget to stop praying.
Don't forget to stop praying.
Oh, hell no, man. What the
Don't forget to keep hoping on your wishing stars and just keep it real. That's it.